Hey guys, Luke here. I've taken a lot of videos lately of my projects, but I haven't uploaded any of them. It's been a busy summer. This is my latest project, an '05 Fleetwood Wilderness Limited that I picked up with some minor water damage that turned out to be a little bit bigger than minor. And I'll show you what I'm doing about it and what it looks like inside. I've already started on the project. But I figured I'd take the video because maybe somebody has a similar issue and would like to see how these things are built and what they're made of. So this model here, the Limited's got digital controls for the thermostat and the furnace all together and the air conditioner. I've got the fan running right now, but overnight I set the setting to dry. It turns on the air conditioner to remove the moisture out of the motorhome. Now that I've got the walls or the floors ripped apart, I'm trying to get as much moisture out of it before I do the repairs. Shut that off. So the unit is very nice. When I first bought it, I did inspect it for water leaks, water damage. Nothing was visible anywhere in the cupboards or anywhere. I did see a little bit of delamination outside, hence I knew there was something going on. You know, all the cupboards, everything is dry. I checked by the door here. So the door is always an issue because there's traffic in and out. So the only spot in the door that's soft is right here. After I remove the lino, it's right here. So we're gonna cut this back and just replace this one panel here. And we go through. Obviously, I ripped all the lino off. I thought this was gonna be a quick project. It turned out to be a little bit bigger than quick. So I'll kind of show you guys what to look for, I guess, and what I found. Over here it's solid, underneath the converter bed. All the floor here is solid. So over here, it was soft over here. So I figured I'd cut this out to the joist because the floor over here is good. No issues there. You can see there's a little bit of spot here. There's a little spot here where this water was coming in. Once I go up on the roof, I'll show you where the issues were. So basically, what happened was the water was leaking through the roof along the wall here, and it was saturating. This is all OSB. It's cheap crap. Right? Actually, I would have thought people would be building these things out of better materials these days for the money that they're charging for them, but apparently they're not. But whatever. I know the walls, looking at other videos, I know the walls are styrofoam. So I think what happens is when it leaks through the roof, it doesn't soak into the styrofoam, so it keeps leaking all the way down into here, and it basically starts to soak up into the OSB, and over time, if the repair is not done, it basically soaks up further and further along into the OSB, and that's exactly what happened here. I think the people that owned this before, they thought the damage was coming from these wheel wells. So I'll show you later on. They sprayed the expanding foam underneath to seal the hole underneath. But this wasn't the issue. This wood here, everything here is solid. There's no apparent water entry anywhere through here. So, but anyway, so I cut this out. I figured, you know, it might have been just a small spot. But as soon as I put my hand underneath there, there's other issues are apparent. So then I So then I go under the bathtub, and well, that's what the bathtub was, and the shower was here, and you can see a little bit of delamination there happening. So once I kept going and going, it was apparent that, you know, the bathtub is going to have to come out. So you can see this, how rotten it is from this side here. The good thing is these here are appear to be treated lumber. They're not rotten. The only thing that was rotten is basically the OSB. You see it just disintegrates, right? You can see here how far it got. So basically it got to there. Everything else here is dry, right? So again, I'm going to cut this over. I'm going to cut this right in the center of the joist here. Same with this. I'm going to have to cut this out, and then we'll have to make some sort of a support bracket. Find the joist on the other side here, and we'll make a support bracket and then fill all those pieces in. The floor on these things is basically, there's a support beam underneath here when you go under the trailer, but over here, for example, it's just this tarp material that basically the whole coach is covered with tarp material underneath. Just like I said, just for so water doesn't enter and such. You know, but then, you know, I kept going, and then this is the bedroom in the back, and there was damage here too. So I figured I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go all the way and rip that out. As you can see here, half joist, and I'm gonna cut in pieces. Over here, I'm gonna screw in supports to this one, and then I'll put the new floors in with the insulation. But first, I got the dryers going. You know, they'll be going here for the next week or so. Obviously, as I mentioned before, there was some delamination happening on the outside, and hence I knew there was something off here. If you look on this wall here, I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but if you run your, so right here, you see here, there's some delamination going on. That's basically exactly where the bathroom is on the other side. So the leak was happening over here, and I'll show you why this leak actually happened to begin with. Very simple thing.